The best rate with the wrong strategy is much more expensive than a competitive rate with a certified mortgage advisor. Now, that comes from our good friend Barry Habib. Let's talk about why the lowest rate possible may not be the best option for everyone. But Ryan, how can the lowest rate not be the best option for me and my family? Let's talk about this, and I'm going to tackle this from a customer perspective and from a time frame of when they're typically starting the home buying or refinancing process. Let me start with this. There's obviously nothing wrong with asking around for a great trusted mortgage advisor. Getting a warm referral is a great idea. So hear me, I'm not saying you shouldn't do your homework and find the right trusted financing partner here. But what I am saying is it may not be the lowest rate possible guy or gal on the internet. I get it. We all want a deal and hate paying full price for anything. Trust me, I got my hand up first as being that guy. But let me share my 20 years of experience with you. And guys, I'm not your lender. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm not making money if you choose me as your lender. I'm an independent third party sharing my real estate and lending experience with you today. So no need to have your guard up here. Here's the number one way I see consumers lose out on a great rate, especially now in a rising rate environment. It starts with good intentions. They're trying to make a wise decision for the family and get an affordable rate. So they start on the internet and they Google rates. They quickly find the lowest rate in town. And to be honest, we can't even say in town anymore because it's typically not in town. It's probably in a different state. But nevertheless, they select the lowest rate they can find and call that lender. Great. And to be fair, sometimes that works out, but oftentimes it doesn't for a myriad of reasons. Bait and switch. The lender didn't disclose that amazing rate cost 5 points to obtain. They couldn't lock it fast enough. It was a 2-year arm versus a 30-year fix. The list goes on. For whatever reason, that insanely low rate doesn't work out. And this is where it gets sad because typically it takes a few days to unfold. Let's say this happens on a Monday. Well, when they finally discover that insanely low rate isn't real, it's now say Friday. And guess what, guys? Rates have now moved. They've increased. And that's one of many reasons why the best rate with the wrong strategy is much more expensive than a competitive rate with the certified mortgage advisor. Home buyers and owners, what you may not know is rates move every day, every hour. In fact, they're just like a stock. We all understand that Apple stock can start the day trading at say $200 a share and end the day trading at $220 a share, right? Well, it's no different with mortgage rates, except they're driven by mortgage-backed securities. And just like stocks, they move every day. So back to our scenario. Let's say this is a Monday and each one of these green and red boxes make up a day's trading and you don't find out until here that the lowest internet rate really isn't what you thought. Well, sadly, rates have now increased and what you could have had back on Monday with a trusted mortgage advisor is now much, much higher. I hope that makes sense. And that isn't a one-off scenario, guys. It happens all the time. Hear me. Rate is important, very important, but it's not everything. Integrity, education, trust, deliverables are also paramount when selecting a trusted mortgage advisor. That last one is so crucial because what good is an insanely low rate when the lender or bank can't close your loan at all? And we've seen that happen way too often. And what a heartbreaking scenario to lose your family home at the last minute because the lender or bank couldn't deliver. Let's think about this in your terms. Think about what you guys do for a living. Maybe you're a construction worker, maybe you're a dentist, CPA, teacher, chiropractor, mechanic, whatever your profession is. Let me ask you, can your employer find someone to do your job for less money than what they pay you? Yeah, of course they can. Same with me. Of course they can find someone to replace me or you and pay them less. But what would you say about that scenario? You'd probably say, well, you get what you pay for. And that person won't do the job as well as you can, won't deliver like you can, can't be trusted like you can, isn't as loyal, and the list goes on. See, it's no different buying, selling, or financing a home. Of course, there's cheaper lenders or realtors. But again, guys, the best rate with the wrong strategy is much more expensive than a competitive rate with a trusted mortgage advisor. And we can even apply this to our realtor partners. The lowest fee structure with the wrong strategy is much more expensive than a competitive fee structure with the right realtor. Speaking of realtors, I'll wrap with this. You may buy 5 or 6 homes in your lifetime. A good realtor may be a part of 5 or 6 home buying or selling transactions every month versus your lifetime. The point is, they have a much wider perspective and experience level than the average home buyer or seller. And because of that, they've seen it all. Even the scenarios I just discussed multiple times over. So when they refer a trusted mortgage advisor, there's usually a good reason for that, so that he or she can help you navigate the many landmines that exist when financing a home. Ryan, if I can't trust the lowest rate or lender on the internet, who can I trust? Well, a warm referral from a realtor that lives and thrives in your community is a great place to start. I hope that makes sense as to how the best rate with the wrong strategy can really hurt you. Lenders and realtors, you already know this, but share this on social and with your current clients. Our goal wasn't to point you to a certain lender or realtor today, but educate and help you make a wise decision for you and your family. And I hope this helps. See you guys next week.